Lost Origin is the newest set in the Pokemon TCG franchise, and it is the second last Sword and Shield set. Pre-releases have already started in many countries, so I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to give you guys my top 10 cards from Lost Origin. Obviously, guys, this is my opinion only. You guys might agree, might disagree. That is absolutely fine with me. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to get right into the list with number 10, Pidgeot V Fuller. Now, in my opinion, full arches do not get enough love, and it is about time Pidgeot got some love. He's such an iconic Pokemon, with Ash having one in the original anime, and we haven't seen it again. But the orange, pink, purple, and blue background obviously complements this Pokemon. And the aesthetic of the wind obviously builds into Pidgeot's character. I absolutely love the design. I love this card, and it is number 10 on my list. Number 9, we have the Volo Full Art Trainer. Now, if anyone has played the Legends Arceus games, you'll know how much of a freaking badass this guy is. It took me like an hour, or like 5, to beat, and the card looks absolutely awesome with the Temple of Sinnoh, the Spear Pillar background. Look, I'm not usually one for trainer cards, but this one really caught my eye. I think it deserves a spot on the top 10 best cards in Lost Origin. Number 8, I have the Krobat V Trainer Gallery card. Now, Krobat has had a few V cards printed in the Sword and Shield era. However, none have been better than this card right here. Now, I love this card for 2 reasons. Firstly, Silver, the OG arrogant rival that you just love to hate and he just hated to love. I appreciate that it is Krobat because, for those who don't know, Silver struggled to connect with these Pokemon in the games, and obviously Golbat, the Pokemon, only evolves into Krobat with higher levels of friendship. So I think it just speaks characters of his volumes of his character, and I'm absolutely glad that Silver got some love with a card of his own in the Train Gallery spot. Number 7, we have Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, the gold version. Now, obviously, I'm a massive fan of gold cards, and I'm a massive fan of Hisuian Zoroark. He's one of the best regional forms of all time, in my opinion, and it is actually only one of 2 gold V-Star cards in the set, with Giratina being the other one. I'd be absolutely over the moon to pull this card. I don't think it's going to be too super expensive, but I think for many, it could be a chase card, and I don't blame him. Look, for Zoroark collectors especially, this card is absolutely stunning. Deserves a spot at number 7 on the list. Number 6, I have Rotom V Alternate Art. Now, some people might think this is too low on the list, and look, rightfully so, this card is absolutely beautiful. The detail with Rotom looking happy, surrounded by appliances, it fits Rotom's character and story so perfectly. I think that this card will be a chase card for many Lost Origin collectors, and look, I'm not going to be mad if I can pull one myself. It is absolutely beautiful card. Number 5, no surprises here, we have the Pikachu VMAX Black and Gold card. I've been waiting so long to finally get this card in English. It released in VMAX Climax back in December last year, and so far, since then, we've actually only received the Urshifu and Calyrex Black and Gold cards. This card right here is 1,000 times better than those. I think it's going to be a lot more expensive than those cards as well. And the best thing about this card, and like the other Black and Gold cards, is that it can be found in the reverse holo slot. So double chance to pull some bangers. All right, number 4, I have the Giratina V Alt Art. Could definitely have been higher. It was definitely tough to leave this at number 4. The card is absolutely amazing. The detail is first class, and I'm still finding new things on the card every time I look really carefully. It is such fantastic artwork that if you would actually see this card in a museum, it wouldn't look out of place. It is that nice. I'm curious to see how much this card goes for on the secondary singles market once things calm down. I think this card, in many people's eyes, is probably the number 1 card, but for me, I have some cards ahead of it. Still a stunning card. I hope I can pull it. It's number 4 on this list. Alright, number 3, we have the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery card. Bruh, like, this could have been number 1. If it weren't for the next 2 cards, this card could have been number 1. It is so iconic. We all played as Red at some point in the games in our lives, and just to have Red and Pikachu as a Trainer Gallery card, it's brilliant marketing by the Pokemon company, if I'm being honest. In my opinion, this card would be probably the most expensive Trainer Gallery regular V card that will exist to date. I think it trumps Cynthia's Garchomp V and Misty's Starmie V, hands down. This card is awesome. I hope I can pull one myself. Alright, number 2, we have the Aerodactyl V Alternate Art. It is Jurassic World in a Pokemon card right here. This art depicts what the Pokemon world would have looked like in prehistoric times. Aerodactyl is probably the boss of this area right now. It's looking incredible. The detail of the landscape and the boss of Pokemon below just makes this Pokemon and this card a must-have. Like, I'm expecting this card to not be very cheap. Rest in peace, my wallet. Alright, of course, some honorable mentions. These cards just missed down the list, but are absolutely still fantastic. Firstly, we have the Lady Fuller trainer card. It's absolutely gorgeous, popping off in Japan at the moment. I think this card will be the most expensive trainer card in the set. I think it beats the Volo card. It's gonna be at least a $50 card in my opinion. It's a beautiful card. A lot of people collect the waifu cards, of course. It wouldn't be a Pokemon set without Charizard as well. Look, I'm glad Charizard is finally receiving some love. There's just a massive shortage of Charizard cards in existence. Yep. And finally, this might be a bit left field, but I love that you turned this VMAX card with Rose. Man, he looks like he's about to die. But the artwork is cool. Really cool card. I hope I can pull that as well. Alright, finally guys, the number 1 card is the Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery card. This was an easy number 1 for me, and you guys might agree, might disagree. That's absolutely cool. This card, not only does it feature red, but what makes the card better is just the nostalgic combo of the Chunkachu, the OG Pikachu, and red. Like, this is the Pikachu red had 20 years ago in the games and the manga. It's amazing, man. This card will be upwards of $100 even after a few months after release. I've been waiting for this card for the English release, similar to the Pikachu V. The Pikachu Black and Gold card since VMAX Climax, man. I'm so glad we can finally have it. Like, strap yourselves in, boys. It's gonna be one hell of a ride with this card. It's absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, that concludes my top 10 Lost Origin cards. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope some of you guys agreed. Obviously some of you guys are going to disagree. That's absolutely cool. Scratching your heads at some of my decisions. Keen to hear your thoughts guys below. Let me know what your favorite card is. I'd love to hear from you. Consider liking the video if you thought this was better than a 2 out of 10. If it wasn't better than a 2 out of 10, don't like it guys. Fair enough. Subscribe if you have nothing better to do in your life than just to watch this absolutely nobody of a PokeTuber. And I'll talk to you guys soon, legends.